that even though it was a brilliant idea at the beginning, is not necessarily serving us well, or we haven't taken full advantage?
Yeah, I don't think we've taken full advantage. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Especially with the US system, when they are done with school, they sort of hit a roadblock, and then it's very difficult for them. Now they need to find that balance between work life and athletics life, because obviously you need to make money to be able to afford training, afford these high-end competitions to keep in the zone ahead of some of these major competitions. So it's very difficult for them to do that. That's why I say it doesn't necessarily benefit us. From when you talk about where it benefits us, it's sort of when you streamline it from high school to university level, it gives them that avenue where a talent like Ando Kofi knows that if he does well, if he gets to university, he probably has a shot at high quality facilities, top training at these US universities. But again, it's the end product. At the end of it, it was a support
after that. We send them there and then
that is it. But that is not the end of it, because the funny thing is that they meet some of these athletes that we talk about today, the world beaters, the Shakaris. They all come from that system.
Julian Alfred.
But when they are done, they have that proper transition between student athletes to professional. Yeah. And then I was listening to Usain Bolt's podcast with Gatlin over the weekend. And Bolt was talking about how, in fact, everybody on the podcast was talking about how certain competitions used to call them and negotiate with them, offer them money to come. Yeah. That's where these Americans, these Jamaicans get to, where they don't need to pay to enter. They are literally being offered money to enter. And when you talk about the talent level, the funny thing is that I was doing some research. You know that Coleman's World Indoor Championship record, where the one he broke after, the one that was set in 1999 was set by Leo Miles Mills, a Ghanaian. So that record has stood since 1999, and it took Coleman in 2017 to break that record. But you look at the career projection of Leo Miles Mills and you look at that of Coleman, and it's completely different. Leo, after school, he struggled, was just relays. He didn't necessarily go on to be Ghana's main man. When in the collegiate system, he looked like the next big thing. But Coleman went on to be world champion and things. Yeah. We've not helped ourselves. And the funny thing is that this is a story from 1999 and it's still the same today. So what are we doing to make sure that when they finish this or when they finish school, they can make that proper transition and the talent can carry them on? Look at Azamati, who today is struggling to qualify for the world indoors. But on paper, he's the fastest Ghanaian ever. So why should it be so? And that's because he's gone through very long periods without having to struggle to earn money to enter some of these competitions. The level of the training facilities that he's getting is not up to the standard of when he was in school. So it's really the best.
Supported him a lot.